What's going on, everybody? It's still on the impact. Sorry about logging in late, guys. Had a brake job here that I've never done before, and it ran me a few minutes over because I had to become YouTube certified to figure out how to do it. Looks like Chris is the only one on here. What's going on, Chris? Wonder why my background's not on. That's kind of crazy. Share it up, Chris. Get us some more people in here tonight. Seems like logging in late. Nobody's going to come in here. Might be a nice short one tonight because I've got a million things to do. Just getting blowed up with messages. How come you're not live? How come you're not live? Now we got a few people in here. There's 4 people in. Chris is one. Who else is in here tonight? Sound off. Things look a little bit different in here. Maybe it's because I threw it together last second here, maybe. Somebody text Jimbo Slice and tell him I'm on because I told him I wasn't doing it tonight. I was in a bad mood. Where's Jimbo Slice at? No, we're losing people like crazy, Christopher. Oh, well. Is what it is. So, Chris, you're just hanging out tonight, huh? Hell, I could have just called you. We could have had this conversation. Ain't that right? Who else is on here? Somebody else is on here. They just ain't speaking up. Well, I'll give it about 10 minutes or so, and if nobody else joins in, we'll shut this thing down and try again another day. I huffed the pressure washer pump on my power washing machine today, so I got to get that built. I got a mass airflow sensor to get put on a Chevy truck tonight, and I still have not eaten dinner, so not to mention I was up till 4:30 this morning working on the truck. Skippy's in the house. What's going on, Skippy? Skippy, I got 7 days to get my truck together. You want to come play? Everything I did last night was for nothing, so now I get to do it all over again tonight, I suppose, other than the brake lines. Brake lines are good, but turbo exhaust I got to change. So we'll get it figured out, though. We got, 11 days until Cruise for a Cure, so got off the phone with Kyle Fisher from Hot Shot Secret today. Kyle Fisher's got some fun stuff planned for us over there. He's got some goodie bags he's going to be passing out, refreshments, snacks that we can pack up and take with us, swag bags, and Hot Shot Secret has officially donated $250 cash to the Cruise for a Cure. So I want to personally thank Kyle Fisher and the Hot Shot Secret team for that. They stepped up in a big way on that one, so that's awesome. Skippy, you ain't got time to be sick, bud. Chris, I seen that he got it running. I really haven't talked to Zach other than he's one of the ones that messaged me a little bit ago and told me that I was late. So as you guys can see my hands, I literally came straight over here from working on that van. We just got the customer out of here. So Actually, many of you guys have seen the Monte Carlo. It's in my shop. It's actually the owner of that Monte Carlo. It was his work van, and man, them brakes were metal to metal on the front of that thing. So I'm glad we were able to get him taken care of today. Chris, I think they're opening the place up. I'm not 100%. I know they're putting a bunch of flags out in front, and they'll have a tent out and stuff like that. So, but regardless, it'll still be a nice little first stop. And Jimbo, neither one of them's on here because I started 15 minutes late. No Talon and no Hammer, either one. So sorry about that. I got the brake job done though. Them front brake jobs on a 2019 Transit vans for the birds. I don't know what that shit's all about, but you got to take the whole hub out of them just to get the damn rotor off. Yeah, Talon probably did get grounded. Hammer was at O'Reilly when I was on my way home from the last job. They gave him a whole case of the wrong oil filters, so he was throwing a temper tantrum in there. Hey, there's that C4. Are you getting hungry?
I'm getting ready to fix dinner.
Oh, you got stuff for dinner? Look at you go, babe. Sweet. Mom Bear's fixing dinner tonight. Jimbo, where are you going on a ride to? Are you coming down to see me? Quarter Horse Customs checking in. I thought you guys were going to do our cruise in a couple weekends. What happened to that? There's just a bunch of girls that work up at O'Reilly in Johnstown now. They're all named Ashley. I think there's 2 or 3 of them up there now. Are you riding that Harley down here? I think you should. That'd be a nice ride for you.
He doesn't know how to go anywhere but Bucyrus.
Oh, that's right. That Harley won't go to Hocking Hills. Sure could use some extra eyes on this truck and let me know how to do things. That way I don't do it wrong and then you tell me the next day after I already did it. Chris Hawkins. Chris, tell your wife I apologize. I have not had time to breathe in the last couple of days. But I really need to get that plate from you guys and get it over to Bill. So, probably not going to happen tomorrow either, since I just blew the pressure washer pump up. So I don't know. There's always an excuse. Jimbo can't go to Hocking Hills. He can't go during the day. Can't go at night. I don't think Jimbo loves me anymore. I think the honeymoon's over with.
What happens when you get a side piece? How do I like this bit?
Whoa, wait, Chris, you dropped it off to Bill tonight? Or here at my shop? Hey, there you go, Jimbo. Jason's in here now. Oh, badass, Chris. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I don't think Bill lives too far away from you guys. I've only been to his house once, but that's awesome. Well, I'm glad he's got it in his hands now. He was freaking out. Shannon Hook's in here. What's going on, Shannon? It's like I haven't talked to you forever, or an hour ago, maybe. Turn the grill on, or turn the propane tank on, and then fire up the mini torch and stick it between the plate and the body of the griddle on the left-hand side, and then turn the gas on the front. You'll see it light up. Don't blow yourself up. He's already on his cruise, dude. He's probably gone. Did you get it?
I did it.
Both of them? There should be 2 lines on fire. Oh, light that torch back up and light that second one. You got to stick it in there farther.
Oh no! In the flame?
Yeah, just light it and put it in there. There.
Oh, that worked.
Whew, trying to get the wife not to blow herself up fixing dinner. Chris, I already messaged him today and told him to give me a price on every single Hot Wheels he had in that thing, and I never heard back from him, so I don't know. Jason, biggest question is, did you get the correct oil filters this time? Hey, Chris, are you guys going to go do, not Chris Pierce, Chris Hawkins. Are you guys going to go on the cruise with us? I told your wife, I don't give a shit if you guys just drive your regular old pickup truck. Now Zach's on here. Apologize, guys. I started a little bit late tonight. As you can tell, I came straight to the computer from doing a brake job on a customer's vehicle and had absolutely no idea what I was doing because I'd never done one before. So it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. The KY oil guy, Jason. Normally I'd put your guys' whatever site it's on, your comments up here, but with the wife's computer, that's not going to work tonight. So.
My computer doesn't do it?
Huh?
My computer doesn't do it?
Yeah, your computer does it fine. I just don't want to run my hands across it because then I'll get.
I'll wipe it off. Go ahead.
Oh, the Schaefer's guy, not the KY guy. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Zach, your Mustang sounds pretty good with that new cam in it. Somebody got the boom booms going out back. Probably is Jordan. I got to take this thing off, Mama. Well, unfortunately, we've had some people back out of the cruise for cure here lately. Kind of sucks because the car count's down. However, they have, well, most of, except for the Goldwing Club or whatever that requested 13 returns. Everybody else has said just to keep the money and put it towards the cause. So for those of you that are joining in here just now, Hot Shot Secrets called today, Mr. Kyle Fisher, and they have donated $250 to the cause. And they're going to have some goodie bags and refreshments and snacks and all kinds of stuff for us at the first checkpoint for Cruise for Cure. So, hey, Jimmy Fox, what's going on, bud? Hey, I tagged you in a post today on Friendbook about all your Matchbox cars. You know, the funny thing is, Skippy, we were supposed to be getting a sponsorship from Tubbo Towels, and all of a sudden, dude just disappeared. So I use Dawn Power Wash. That's what I've been using to wash my hands with, and it works great. Jason, actually, they're going to be giving away a perk from Hot Shot Secret at the very first stop. A bottle of Tick Fix and a bottle of Gasoline Extreme to each person that stops there. So anybody that's on here that's going on a cruise for a cure, please make sure that you give them guys a thank you for being so accommodating. All right, I got to share this one. Skippy has stepped up here and says Buckeye Skips will donate $200 for the Cruise for a Cure. Skippy, I greatly appreciate that, buddy. Greatly appreciate that. We're trying to do what we can to raise as much money for this family as we can. We've got some pretty fun things planned. I don't know if you had seen my post that I put up. I think it was yesterday. But there's 5 of us that are going to auction off our haircuts. As you can tell, I've been letting mine grow out. Chris has been letting his grow out. Zach, Talon, and Nate Frazee. So the 5 of us are letting our hair grow out right now. We've picked out, I don't know, there's 8 or 9 different funny haircuts. And whoever bids the most money gets to pick which haircut they want on which person. So it should be pretty interesting. And then we're also doing for a minimum donation of $250. For a minimum of $250, all 5 of us has offered $250 per person. All 5 of us has offered to get our armpits waxed. So, and we're going to broadcast all that live right here on YouTube and Facebook. So that should happen. I would probably say around 3:00 on Saturday, May 2nd. So get your pennies together. Chris Hawkins, I see you laughing, bud. Bring your cash, my friend. I don't know who Jason Carter's going after, but Jason Carter's going after somebody. He's already said he's getting armpit hair from somebody. But Chris, you never did answer me. Are you and Jenna coming along? Are you guys riding along with us? I know she had mentioned about driving the car or a truck or something. You need to get rid of that damn Beretta since you don't like racing it anyways and just get a street car and come play with us. Tell him, Chris Pierce. Tell him, Chris Pierce. Get him. Money talks, bullshit walks. Oh, there's Nate. Nate coming in with the shit talking. It's not. There's still a bunch of shit here. Okay, Jim, I'll give you a call. I was going to call you today, but I had a customer bringing a van in for front brakes at 6:30, and my pressure washer took a shit in the middle of a job at 6:40. So I was hauling ass to get home. It's just been a bad day. So, hey, Nate, I can block your ass from this channel. What do you think about that? All 3 inches worth of you. Just block you from the damn channel. He says, I waited so long, I almost had to watch an OMG video. Motherfucker funny, ain't he? Man, what are you fixing? That smells delicious.
Amber surprise.
Amber surprise.
And guess what? There's no smoke detectors here to cheer me on.
Nope. Good thing we got the doors open, huh?
Yep. And 2 fire extinguishers.
Yeah, Nate's always got jokes. Nate's always got jokes. He's the comedian of the group. He's wanting to join the Blazer crew now, though. We had him looking for Blazers today. We just got to get him talked out of that second gen junk and move over to the first gen stuff.
SA is gonna get a Blazer?
Yeah, SA wants a 4-door 2-wheel, or no. I said 4-door 2-wheel drive, and he said 4-door 4-wheel drive with an all-wheel drive transfer case in it.
Oh, now y'all get fucking fancy.
Matt wants to get with me as well. Daniel in the house. Dan the man from Aces EFI. What's going on, Daniel? Nate, yes, Amber actually found him and brought him in the shop because she already had the customer's van in here and had the front wheels off of it before I even got home. He was kind of baffled over that. He really didn't know what to think about it. He's like, man, I wish my wife would help me like this. I'm like, there ain't no helping. If she knew how to take these brakes apart, she'd have probably already had them done by the time I got home. But hell, I didn't even know how to take them apart. Daniel, I received my package today. I just haven't opened it up, buddy. So thank you. Hammer, if you want to call your boyfriend and let him know that his Aces EFI system for that Mopar is here at the shop. See a flash? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Hammer's a badass. Oh, honey, Nate says, Amber, you do not have to reprogram your clock spring.
Oh, tell him I love him long time. When does he want to come do it?
Nate, she said, hey, SA, I love you long time. When do you want to come do it? That's kind of what I say, Daniel. Damn Mopars. Yeah. And I didn't even look. Did the distributor ship with it too? I know that was on back order. I'll look through the stuff later on. I didn't even get to look at my stuff yet. I need to wash my hands. But I was getting message after message after message. Why aren't you on yet? Why aren't you on yet? I wasn't even going to get on live tonight. So. Hey, Daniel. Oh, okay, perfect. Daniel, James Fox says, did you say the Aces was going to donate an EFI system to raffle off? Did we talk about that? I don't think they can afford to now that they brought Jimbo Slice on board. Holy shit. He called me today on Cloud 27. He was past Cloud 9.
Wait, does he get an intake?
No, but he got 2 or 3 screens, and
He's got one car.
that's what I said.
Daniel.
They hooked him up, but he's got more subscribers because I suck at YouTube videos and nobody watches our shit. Yeah, he's going for a motorcycle ride. He was on here before you got on here. Yeah, I don't know. Daniel, I think Grace has got a little something for old Jimbo. She argued back and forth with me, and Jesus, she gave him the world. Which, granted, he's going to do a hell of a lot better for you guys than I am. I can promise you that. He's already talking about building splitters and all kinds of stuff. So, whatever. Well, Daniel, Skip, let me Skip, call in there and ask for Grace. That's who you need to talk to. Daniel's out of that department now, so you'll have to call in and talk to Grace. Daniel's still got to get a hold of Hot Shot Secret too. I got him hooked up with Kyle up there. Jason Carter, I would not set your watch by it because his motorcycle does not know how to go to Hocking Hills. And anything south of Marion's Hocking Hills. Be nice if we can just come over here on Sunday and fire mine up too. Hopefully I have transmission back tomorrow. Hopefully. Be nice. I'm fixing to order a bunch of parts here as soon as we get off of here tonight. I know, Daniel, you've been crazy, bud. You're stressed out every single time I've talked to you. Busier and busier and busier, but that's good. That's good. And you're definitely getting in Holly's head, that's for sure. That must be nice, Jason. I've asked him to come help me 100 times now, and I can't get him down here.
Did you just say those words?
Well, hopefully you guys can get him to help you out. I didn't want to ruin the surprise, but yeah, Jimbo is now Team Aces. Daniel got him taken care of with grace, and he is gonna. I think he's gonna do a lot of good for Aces R&D just because of how his brain works, and his main goal is to see how many Holley systems he can go out and destroy. So, we'll see. We'll see. I hope he does good. I hope he starts selling a bunch of kits for me too. We're still trying to talk him into being a tuner, authorized tuner through Aces. So if he's an authorized tuner and installer and I'm an authorized dealer, we can take Ohio by storm up here. Now all we need to do is get Daniel to cut Jegs off and we'll be set because Jegs keeps underbidding me on everything. Kind of like I do in pressure washing world. Like I did today. I tell you what needs to happen, Daniel. We'll just, me and Hammer and Zachary and Jimbo and Amber, we'll all just load up and come down to your house and we'll knock that thing out for you in a day. And then we're just going to have to tell Ma that he's going to have to get along without you for a few days. You need to try to get that thing done for Drop the Hammer, North Carolina. That's the first week of September. That should give you plenty of time. Or hell, take the Camaro. Who cares? I think we'd have a good time. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to my book face or not, but or the last YouTube video I posted. Probably not because there's only 30 views on it, but Amber and Hunter and I went to Pennsylvania on Saturday. Salyer trailers. Thank you. Man, that looks delicious.
Hello.
Amber says hi, everybody. Salyer trailers out of Mercer, Pennsylvania. And got a new 5x8 trailer to pull behind my truck if it ever gets done. Man, they took care of us. Little 5x8 trailer with a V-nose front end on it. And a little side door, ramp door on the back. They do one of these little rent-to-own kind of deals. And I think I paid $380 or something like that and drug it back home. It worked out pretty good. Don't send him a video, Jason. Tell him he's got to come up here. I've been trying to get him to come up for Buckeye Skips. Bring the merch trailer. If me and you and Jimbo are all on Buckeye Skips, then they bring the merch trailer. Buddy, we could probably sell some good stuff. No, I'm not going to do a camper conversion on it. With having big tires on the back of my truck, I didn't want them hanging off of a trailer. Plus, if we need a place to stay, like Buckeye Skips, where we're camping at the campground or at the racetracks, it's big enough where we can set the wheels and tires outside and throw a blow-up mattress inside and not have to stay in a tent. So, but I mean, it was like $388, and I think with the GPS on it, it's $170 or $180 a month. But after the down payment on it, it's only like $2,700, and it's 90 days, same as cash, no early payoff penalty. So it's a damn good deal, and you can get them in any color and trim package you want. Nope, it's pretty good, babe. Thanks.
I can't cook, I just don't ever do it.
Yeah, Daniel needs to look into that still. Bring that merch trailer up for Buckeye Skips and travel around with us. Hell, I may even let you just drive the Blazer from track to track if you want to, Daniel. I'll drive your truck with the merch trailer. I don't give a shit. Sorry I'm eating in front of you guys, but it's almost 9 o'clock, and I'm sure most of you guys have already had dinner. Man, Amber, everybody was saying hi to you.
Hello.
Chris says, what's food? Oh, that's right. Zach doesn't eat till midnight. He said, we're having brats here in a little bit. Thanks for joining in here, Daniel. I'll probably give you a holler tomorrow. Sorry, I was in a foul mood yesterday. Shannon, get your health together, honey. We'll see you here soon. I know I got a text message from Doug Hall this morning that said he's not going to be able to make it. He donated his money to the cause. He had a schedule conflict. And then Jimmy Fox says, what's up, Amber?
Hello.
Hello. And then I know a bunch of you, well, some of you new ones probably don't know him, but the people that's been here since the beginning, Lane Spellman with the first gen S10, he is still away on business, so he is probably not going to be able to make it. Said he's still staying hopeful, but job's taking longer than expected. So he was really looking forward to it and had went out and built a drag and drive trailer and everything, but he's still looking forward to going to Buckeye Skips. So he said he'll definitely be back before that one. Him and Katie are off the next 2 days. Billy Strings postponed a show due to an injury. Did you strain a finger?
No, he
Got drunk and fell off the stage?
something like that.
Huh.
On the radio.
Well, Zach, next 2 days, you guys should have that green card done then, huh? Shattered his leg doing a stunt on stage is what Zach just said. That'll learn him. Anthony Maddox, are you still on here? I seen you on here a little bit ago. Anthony, if you're still on here, you can thank Zach Hensel for digging you out on that broken rocker stud. That little small block Chevy's now got small block Ford parts in it. Hey, has any of you guys got a hitch laying around? I don't give a shit what it looks like because I'm going to cut it up anyways. I've been looking for like a $15 or $20 hitch on Marketplace. Jesus, some of the money that these people are wanting for these junk hitches is crazy. Zach, you got in there? Yeah, dude, you're 2 damn hours away.
Like Jimmy Fox.
Zach, you guys got any takeoff hitches in there at your work? Skippy, take care of yourself, buddy. I'll be in touch with you. Oh, he said we can deliver. Well, I mean, if you guys are down this way. Oh, Quarter Horse Customs coming in. The only problem is, Zach, is she works until after they're closed. And there's no end in sight for this shit I got going on this week. So I'm going to try to get my truck running by this weekend. Somehow. I guess if Hoyt leaves my transmission sitting outside, then, well, I guess that doesn't matter because they're going to be closing anyways. Nate, don't ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness. Gank that bitch. They got any 20-gallon fuel cells laying around. I could use one of those too. Babe, this is pretty good. Well, guys, you just witnessed it live on Bookface and YouTube. Amber does know how to cook. She just doesn't. Nate, I'm actually thinking about putting a 55-gallon drum in a trailer and just hooking my damn fuel line up to it. Jimbo just blocked us, Zach.
That's the first time I've ever cooked with a griddle.
Hey, Dad, when did that start? Yes, Chris. I have 3 10-gallon cells here.
Can we daisy chain them around the inside of your truck?
Brandon was calling me a bunch at like 5:30 today, but I was in the middle of washing. Dad said there's a 45-acre fire just east of Punta Gorda Airport, which is where they're at. Hopefully it doesn't blow south. That's no bueno. No, a keg won't work.
No, but that'd be plenty of spot.
Okay, that's probably why he was trying to call me then, because he called me like 3 times, but then I tried calling him back and he didn't answer. Well, hopefully it doesn't shift south. If it's east, it should continue blowing east. You guys are south of the airport, right? Squeaky toys in there making noise. I don't know, guys. Hopefully we can get this thing rolling. I got all new brake lines put on it last night. The hot side's done. Jimbo told me I need to cut the exhaust off the turbo and start over. Transmission cross members in and done. I got to measure out for a drive shaft and get it over to Super Duty and have it shortened. I got the engine limiters in it last night, so it's coming along, I guess. I still don't know where I'm going to put a radiator and an intercooler yet. I think those are the 2 biggest things right now is radiator and intercooler. I'm fixing here as soon as we get off this live feed. I'm fixing to order all my front drive accessories and my fuel cell. And after that, it's just buttoning everything up. So hopefully we can get this thing wired and fired this weekend. Nope, I'm not posting the route. You guys will get a paper copy of the route when we get to the Hartford Fairgrounds. I think it's only fair to do it that way. Not that this is a prep for a Dragon Drive by any stretch of the imagination, but the reason I found out that they never post the route of a Dragon Drive until day 1 is because they were having people stop and put parts and fuel and stuff like that on the side of the road hidden. Kind of gives people an unfair advantage. So yep, that's it. That is a good news. Yeah, as long as it only took out a shop and some boats, then so be it. At least nobody's getting hurt. I mean, Jason, I do have to go make that cruise at some point in time next week. So you want to take a day off work and go with me, then you'll know what the route is. I appreciate it, Nate. I'm probably not going to be able to work on this thing anyways. I still got this Silverado to get fixed, and I got to get my pressure washer fixed so I can work tomorrow, or I can't afford to finish paying for the parts for this thing. I'm hoping I can fix my pump, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So, could be an interesting night. All I know is it's pumping more water out of the pump. If there are places it's not supposed to be pumping water out of, then it is.
Did Nate offer to bring his 3 inches over and help you?
Yeah. Amber said, did Nate offer to bring his 3 inches over to help? Are you guys all following Nate on YouTube? He's been making some pretty good videos lately. Dirty Cur Workshop. Go follow him on YouTube if you haven't. He's been putting that second gen S10 through the ringer. He said, "Stop! You're killing me, Amber." He sent a picture today. Was that today or yesterday? You sent that pic. Oh, right there it is. I love how boxes say fragile, and they're like, "Hey, let's double dick both of these boxes," and they are destroyed.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. My package was open, leaning up against her trailer. That's why I noticed the box first. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I realized it said writing on it.
Nate, is your wife watching with you? I thought Jimbo was going for a drive or a ride. It says he's active on Facebook. Oh, well, if she's watching with you, I won't say what you said earlier. I guess that was yesterday.
You want some more?
If there is more.
Oh, where's the shit? More water?
I still got half a bottle. Thank you. Did you say she's coloring to relieve stress? What is she coloring?
In a coloring book. It probably has cuss words or pretty pictures.
Oh, I guess he could be listening on the Bluetoother. Nate, did I get you in trouble? It wasn't anything bad. When are you going to bring her over here? I bet you her and Amber get along well. That is true. Amber pretty much gets along with everybody. Pretty much.
If you piss me off, then you know you've done something really wrong.
I color because he stresses me out. You should come over here and hang out if you really want stress. Damn, babe.
Don't eat like that in the soup kitchen.
Sure don't. You know that, Zach? You don't eat like this right here at the soup kitchen. Adult coloring books. They might be. They might be. Oh, that comes from Zach. What kind of brats are you fixing, Zach? You get sauerkraut?
Oh, you should put a shop. Katie's farm stand.
Zach, when's the farm stand open up? Where's your wife at? Why is she not logged in? Amber's done cooking. That's why I'm eating. She's running around doing laundry and stuff. So, Nate, did she find out about that new motor you ordered yet?
Cory Butcher.
I just got yelled at now. Dad, whose game did you go to tonight? Was it Hunter's? Eric's? Paxton's? You guys go to a lot of games. Nate says, dang it, Cory.
See?
Dad, did he end up playing? He was supposed to call me when he got home from his game, but I haven't heard from him yet.
What a long drive home.
Zach says Nate's sleeping on the couch now.
Right next to the coloring book.
Now Nate's going to need to color. We're going to go to leave for work in the morning, and there's going to be a big pile of human poop on the front doorstep.
Do it by the silver truck.
Do it by the Ranger.
Actually, don't do it by the silver truck. I think it's my dog.
Katie says she loves coloring. Would anybody be interested in submitting pictures this year if by like October if we do a We Broke calendar for 2027?
We need the name of.
Imagine that. Well, I don't know if he told you or not, but he was in the emergency room this morning, so I didn't know if he was actually going to play tonight or not. Easy, Katie. Pictures of cars. Katie says, what kind of pictures?
Or if you can make me my own personal calendar.
Freak. Amber said she'll take a calendar if you're going to post pictures like that.
Well, Shannon, she's going to have to help me make one.
Shannon checked out a while ago. She went to bed. So who is in charge of armpit waxing? That would be Katie Mitchell. She's in charge of the armpit waxing. Katie, she said only for Amber.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think trimming your armpit hairs is any better than just leaving them how they are. What do you think?
It will only take one strip.
Yeah.
Man up.
Zach says that's the adult side of the farm stand. It's behind the black curtain, Amber.
Not under it.
Oh, Katie says trim is recommended, so you don't have to do more than one round.
I kind of want my armpits waxed. I don't have to shave them.
Nate says he's going to get his armpits waxed so Jason can use it as a toupee.
Oh, SA's got jokes. Now I see what she colors.
Did anybody watch that video I put out yesterday with Talon's mug on there? Holy shit. I thought my hair looked bad. Jason said he's paying good money for no trimming. Where in the hell's Talon at tonight? I know he was stressing. When I talked to him yesterday, he still hadn't got his transmission back yet. Zach, it's $250 donation minimum for armpits. And it's going to be broadcasted live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. So if I was you, I'd go around to your shop and see if you can get a bunch of your techs that would be interested in watching you go through some pain and have them all pull their money together. And then it could just be Jermaine Ford that sponsored your armpit waxing. All right, Dad, we'll talk to you later on. Zach says I'm first on the waxing. Jason said, kind of like my legs. I've got them, but they're short. Hey, guys, wait up. I got little legs. Jason, you would not believe how many times Amber references that. Well, it sounds like Bill Kelly has got the plate to make the trophy with now. So we'll probably get to see it next Tuesday.
You're rushing him.
I think he's already been working on it. He wanted to have it done for today.
The fans that are on Hunter's radiator, can you use those?
I don't think so because they're eBay fans and they're too big.
You need a midget blower?
I relooked. They're only $110 a piece, not $140 a piece like I thought. Zach, I've got a bunch of stuff here for him also. Mini me tripod, whatever. With as short as your legs are, it don't have to be very long, Hammer. I remember being in 4th grade. I haven't seen Darren. He hasn't logged in tonight. He must be busy. Hey, thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a rough day. Fixing to be a rough night, too. So, it was a rough night last night, also. Unlike you, I'm actually building a streetcar to go have fun with other people instead of go sit at the damn drag strip all weekend. Oh, no, we give each other shit all the time. He just told me, you're looking a little rough. Kisses, bud. When are you going to build a streetcar, Adam? You've been talking about it for 3 years. Why don't you put that dragster on the street?
Fuel.
Huh?
Fuel.
What do you mean, fuel?
There's nowhere to put a big fuel tank on those.
Put a trailer behind it. Waiting on the right pro mod, he says. Why don't you turn that Thunder Chicken into a streetcar? Has it got a title? He said, I would love to do that. Need an 80-gallon fuel tank.
Yeah. Well, if anybody would do it, it'd be him.
Yeah. Put that Thunder Chicken on the street. Throw an LS motor in that bitch and go drive it. Oh, what a night. I'm not going to say what BBF stands for. Big booty maggots. Well, then put a big block Ford in it since you like getting 5 miles to the gallon. Kathleen, hello. How are you from Iowa? Thank you for joining in. Adam, I don't know. I guess you're going to have to see how our page is doing nowadays. Just never know. Ohio. We are based in Ohio. How'd you find us, Kathleen Whitworth? Iowa. I don't think we've ever had anybody on here from Iowa before. I tell you, the buying parts stuff is real. Stuff's getting more expensive, more expensive. Even Amazon stuff's getting expensive for me now. We haven't before, no. Doesn't mean that we won't sometime in the future, though. If there's a drag and drive event that goes through Iowa, we might go that way. We haven't yet. I appreciate you jumping in the live, though, and throwing some comments in. Isn't that the one that Derek goes to? Really don't watch a lot of sprint cars. We're more in the drag and drive world. We do drag racing. I thought that was the one Vice Grip went to, the big swap meet in Iowa. Honestly, there's not a whole lot that goes on where we're at other than a bunch of IHRA drag strips. Dragon Break. Adam, are you giving me shit about the whole sick week thing? Because I don't remember seeing you registered. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe you were, and I just didn't see you there because we were broke down on the side of the road. But yeah, see, I didn't think so. I thought you guys were driving like a rental car around or something, or dually, or something with air conditioning. And
We were cold.
Junebug,
I don't know what's in there.
not even June yet.
I thought they all died with that thing.
Adam, I'm really telling you, you should probably just build something and come and experience it for once. I don't know what Eddyville is. If it's a round track, no, I've never been to a round track anywhere. Wrong style of racing for us.
I like it.
Well, have you ever been to Eddyville? Me either. I don't even know where Eddyville's at. Working on it. All right. Well, get it done. We got Buckeye Skips at the end of June. We can still get you registered. You get to working on it, bud. We'll get you in there. Because she's chilling in her recliner across the shop, probably paying farmland on Temu to get free stuff. No. He said, move over and put her on. Adam Wolf. He's drinking again. Hey, Adam, are you going to come on Cruise for a Cure with us in 2 weekends? Eddyville's a drag strip in Iowa. Can't say I've ever heard of it. Eddyville.
We've never been to Iowa.
Well, yeah, I've never been to Iowa. Well, I've been in Iowa before.
Well, I mean, we've driven through it, but not on there to stay.
Eddyville Raceway Park. It's in Mahaska County, Iowa. No, yeah. Oskaloosa. That's fun to say. Adam, I don't give a shit if you ride a bicycle. Come have fun with us, dude. It's all for a good cause. It's Saturday and Sunday. Go sign up and go cruise with us. It's not like you're going to go racing or anything. I'm looking it up right now on my phone. It looks like the same drag strip that we have 15 minutes from our house. That's no longer open anymore because Adam ran the leasers off. Sounds like that's where the banjos play. Probably is. Ding, 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 ding. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. What's wrong, Zach? You don't think Adam can hang out with us or what?
He talks too much.
He won't come. Adam, let's see if that thing will do a burnout on the Cruise for a Cure somewhere. Grab your wife and bring her so we got some entertainment because you're kind of dull.
Sorry.
Unless you're about 14 in. Absolutely. And we're going to have, Jason Carter. I got yelled at by Big Brother again today. He said, quit looking at the numbers. All right, Adam. I'll expect to see 2 more tickets being purchased tomorrow. Even though Big Brother yelled at me and told me to quit looking at the ticket sales.
How many are we up to now?
I don't know. Quit looking at them. Last time I looked at them was when, well, no, we had them 13 Goldwing guys that requested refunds. There was a Goldwing club that was coming. And they all requested refunds. That was 2 weeks ago. Yep. Which we don't take any of, or we don't deal with any of that. The folk deals with all of it. But
Guarantee ours is still better.
Yep. Adam Wolf's, yeah, he's definitely drunk. New idea, drag, drive, and boobs. She's just giggling at him.
I mean, that's really what we're doing.
Hey, Talon's here. What's going on, Talon? We were talking shit about you. Jason, that's why I got yelled at by Big Brother Jimbo today. He says, dude, if there's one car that comes, screw it. Go have fun. It's for a good cause. I said, all right. Well, I know there's at least 5 going. Yeah, Talon, I told him you were stressed out yesterday when I talked to you, so I figured you weren't going to be on here tonight. Plus, I started late, so. Yeah, Big Brother Jimbo told me today, Jason, he says, quit looking at the numbers. Don't even worry about them. And then we started talking about YouTube, and he says, quit looking at those numbers too. I said, okay. Talon, really, you haven't missed much of anything, bud. It's kind of been kind of been a chill night, bud. Not a whole lot. Jimbo was on here for a little bit. He wanted to talk shit with you. But you weren't on here, so he went for a Harley ride. Amber cooked dinner. That's a big thing. And Talon says, but hey, I still haven't missed a live. No, you haven't.
23 weeks strong.
Is this 23 or 24? I don't know. I didn't have time to type it in tonight. I'll have to go back and look.
I don't know. It's the longest commitment you've made other than with me.
Bullshit. I've had that for 3 years.
No, I have.
Talon hurt Jimbo's feelings. He did because he didn't log in. Yeah, why is Talon on the Facebook side of things? That's weird. He's coming in on the opposite side of things here for some reason. I appreciate the subscribe very much. Just keep watch on the channel, and we'll let you know if we're going to be heading that direction. Way to go, Haley. Taking one for the team. She said, I saved Talon's streak. I got home and said, how was Corey's live? And he went, oh, shit. Nova is all ready to go through and should be able to drive home tomorrow night. Perfect, Talon. Mine is nowhere close. Nowhere close.
It's closer than what it was a couple weeks ago.
It is closer than it was a couple weeks ago. Talon, I'm going to need you guys to leave like Tuesday so you get up here in time to help me finish my truck so we can take it on Saturday. Because I'm pretty sure I'll be tuning it about 5 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, just so I can drive it to the fairgrounds. No, I'll probably just have to figure it out. We got to have it done at least by Thursday night. That way we can go to Squeaks on Friday. Don't forget, Friday night,
May 1st.
May 1st. Friday night, May 1st is our next We Broke Garage night at Squeaks Bar and Grill in Pickerington. Jeff and the Squeaks family has sponsored us this year, so we like to take a bunch of new people there and introduce them to Squeaks. All right, Talon. Well, I'll accept that. I'll just get it going before you get here. But don't forget, we got to go to Squeaks Friday night. No dicking off. I think Darren's still coming up. I'm not 100% positive. But I think Darren's still coming up from Savannah, too. Cyrus. How do we spell that? There we go. Nate, are you still on here? There we go, Talon. He said, just like you told me, I'll pull you to the finish line if I have to. Yep. One way or another, we'll make it happen. Oh, Talon, Hot Shot Secret. That's another thing I announced that you missed. Hot Shot Secret. Kyle Fisher called me today. our very first checkpoint that we're stopping at, he'll have the LS Tick Fix and Gasoline Extreme that he is giving free bottles out to every participant. He's got a goodie bag. He's got food and snack or refreshments and snacks that we can pack up and take on the trip with us. And Hot Shot Secret donated $250 to the Cruise for a Cure. So that was one announcement that I made that you missed. Other than that, I really don't have any other announcements. I've just been balls to the wall with washing houses and working on junk in the shop every single night. So, oh, Nate, you are still in here.
Who's coloring?
Were you coloring? What is that thing that you sent on Messenger at 9:20? Is that like a parachute and a hitch kind of deal? Haley, that does not count towards the waxing of my armpits. That was just a donation from Hot Shot Secret. I mean, I don't want to. There may or may not be like 6 gallons right there on that shelf. Second shelf down. He said, I'm trying to bandage my wounds from the interrogation.
Talon wasn't there, so.
Is that about, Nate, is that about the engine comment? It cracks me up. I got him in trouble. You know what, Zach? The way I'm looking at it is if it's 20 cars, it's 20 cars. If it's 50 cars, it's 50 cars. It's my first event doing something like this. Will I change things for the next one? Yeah, probably will. But it is what it is. You know, a lot of people may have second thoughts about doing it because this is the first event that I've been a promoter for. And, you know, Carl Stansel that's jumped on here quite a few times. He'll be the first to tell you the first year they did Drop the Hammer in North Carolina, they had 17 people show up to the Dragon Drive event. So not all of them is going to be bangers, especially the first time. So, best thing we can do is everybody document it as much as you can. Pictures, videos. I'm going to try to set up. There's got to be some way we can set up a link through Bookface where everybody can post their pictures through. Maybe on the event page. If you go to the event page and post the pictures or videos or whatever in the event, and we can use that to advertise for next year. So I think next year is going to be a fun one. That one I want to do 4 days with. Yeah. Sorry, guys. My glucose meter is going fucking crazy on me again. And that's kind of what, you know, kind of what I'm looking at, Zach, is, you know, we threw that thing together in 3 days and I had 40 messages as soon as we got back and released a video on it. You know, when are we going to do it again? So, that's badass, Talon. Hopefully a GM vehicle. Uh-oh. Jason, I agree with that too. You know, the unpredictability of the weather here lately has just been absolutely crazy, but it is what it is. I'm going to be honest in saying that I think if we do this one again, especially next year's, and we end up doing what you and I have talked about the 4-day down to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, I want to do it in October. I would rather do the Hocking Hills cruise early and do the cruise for a cure in October, just because we all know what it looked like driving through the Hocking Hills in October. So I wouldn't mind doing that. Good for him. He won't drive a Ford. Awesome. Nate, North Carolina's in September, dude. That's a long ways away from June.
Get it together, SA.
Amber said, "Get it together, SA." What was he scared up? Cholo? Not allowed to say Cholo? I tell you what, our plans are to have enough miles on these two trucks to drive both of our Blazers and trailers from here to North Carolina for the drag and drive then. I'm over trailer and shit. I don't want to trailer stuff anymore. So my point of it is if you can go 1,000 miles through a drag and drive event, you should be able to drive 400 miles to the event and back home. But we've still got openings for the Cruise for Cure. If any of you guys have any buddies that still want to jump in, I'm going to call out Joe Smiley and his bitch ass because he sent me a video the other day that he got his Nova running and he still ain't signed up yet. He showed interested, but I'm going to shame him into coming. Absolutely, Nate. The old Canadian Chuck Norris himself drives it from Canada and goes everywhere. So, and dude runs 8-second passes. So we ought to be able to drive our shit anywhere we want to go. Remember, Jason, he stayed at that same hotel we did in Knoxville. Yep. Zach with the Twisted Tea. He drives his everywhere too. Matter of fact, I think he's coming over to Speed Shop at Toledo on Saturday. He's going to come over and hang out with us for a while. He has to work until noon, and then he's going to come over after that. Well, Talon, I know you just jumped in here, bud, but I got a lot of shit going on tonight. So I broke my pressure washer today, and I still got a customer's truck sitting out here that needs work done on it. And I was up until 4:30 this morning putting new brake lines on my truck. So I want to get some work done tonight and try to get to bed at least by 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I think I'm going to jump off of here tonight, guys. Thanks for joining in. I know it was late when we got started. I apologize about that, but I'm sure you will see the flamethrower over there. But I'm going to jump off here tonight, guys. Appreciate everybody jumping in. Tell your friends about the cruise. Let's see if we can get some more people signed up. You guys have a great night, and I might throw something together for this weekend if you guys are interested in it. Send me a message. Let me know. Talk to y'all later.